Welcome back to my channel. Now, before we get into this video, oh man, I'm tired. I had this entire video done, edited, ready to be uploaded. It's currently like 2:30 in the morning, and I was going to upload this video first thing in the morning. I had everything done, and right before I went to sleep, I decided I was going to go ahead and run the video through one last time, play, make sure everything was good, so that first thing in the morning I can just wake up, upload it, I don't have to worry about nothing. And I clicked into it, and an error popped up on the screen, which, as you can imagine, I got really worried and annoyed, because the video was perfect, it was cool, I loved it, but there were clips taken out of it for some reason. I had like 7 clips in. It was like an 18-minute video. It took about an hour of editing, but it was an 18-minute video, and it was really cool. There was a lot of awesome stuff in it, a lot of special stuff from the event that was filmed that was taken out. The things that you're going to see in this video, I spoke in front of a bunch of people about my personal experience with a suicide victim, which you will see in this video. I videotaped all the art in the building, which you'll see, the intro that I filmed there, which you'll see, and I introduced Steve Hopper to my channel, which you'll see. Now everything else, the woman who started this whole event, I had a whole video of her kind of speaking and sharing her experience as to why she even started the event, along with one other person speaking a good amount about the numbers of suicide and the yearly rates and everything, which was all taken out. Now, I don't know why, so I clicked into my gallery thinking, okay, maybe I can just import all the clips back in, and I'll just re-edit it, and I'll take care of it tomorrow morning. But a bunch of clips and pictures that I took last night, technically last night at the event, are all just deleted out of my gallery. So I checked the trash to see if I accidentally deleted something while it was in my pocket. Just nothing's in the trash for my Google Photos, my gallery. There's a whole bunch of stuff missing. Even outside of this event, just a whole bunch of pictures and videos missing out of my gallery. And the videos from the edited thing that I had ready to go, the video was completely done, and a bunch of imported clips were taken out. So as you can imagine, I got pretty frustrated with that. But I'll explain a little bit about what you missed, either at the end of this video, or in my next video, when I'm not half dead. I shouldn't have said that, talking about a suicide charity. When I'm not half asleep, I might share everything you guys missed, all the rest of the information on the event in the next video or at the end of this one. But enjoy what I'm about to show you. Alright, I am at the event right now. This is all my stuff right here. I already have 2 sold, and the event hasn't really started getting big yet, which is pretty cool. This one that you guys saw in yesterday's video, and then one of my oldest ones that before I had a YouTube channel. This one I just did a couple days ago, and that one's already gone, which is awesome. It's met a lot of great people. I'm going to be speaking up in the beginning, right before the auction starts and everything. There's going to be a couple people speaking, so I'm going to be talking a little bit in the front, which is really cool. But I'll pick up the camera here in a little bit. Alright, Steve Hopper just got here. I told you guys a lot about him. Person I was going to be speaking with. What's up, Steve? Welcome to my YouTube video. This is the guy.
What's up, everybody?
First of all, I want to thank you guys for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. Never in a million years would I have thought about being in a place like this, pursuing a passion like this. But about 2 years ago, I posted something on Instagram about kind of suicide prevention and getting yourself motivated for achieving passions. And this girl texted me and she said, thank you for allowing me to read this because I'm taking my life tonight. And I texted her my phone number immediately. And I had a really big following. I never gave my phone number out, but at this point I just gave it out. And I told her to give me a call, and she called me around 8 o'clock at night, and we hung up the phone at 4 in the morning. And she had a 44 Magnum in her hand the entire time we were on the phone. A loaded 44 Magnum revolver. And throughout the entire night, we were talking about what's going on with her, and why she doesn't need to be thinking about that, and what's stressing her out the most. And 4 a.m. rolled around, and we hung up the phone. She didn't live in Florida. She lived in another state. It was a different time change. I think there was a 2 to 3 hour time change. So where it was 4 a.m. for me, I think it was either earlier in the morning for her or later. But we hung up the phone at 4 a.m. And that's when I personally broke down, because I had no idea what's going to happen. Because once you hang up the phone with somebody who's talking about doing that, you really don't know. But later that day, it was kind of getting late in the day, and I get a text message. And it says, hey, you were on the phone with my daughter last night. I wanted you to know she's at the mall right now with her friends. She gave me a phone call telling me her plans and her intentions. And she told me to go get my gun out of her room. So me and her family wanted to thank you for talking my daughter out of doing this. She's now admitted he was telling me that she's now admitted that she needs therapy. And she went through therapy. She healed. She made more friends. She's back in school. And she told him exactly where the gun was. It was under her pillow. A chambered 44 Magnum. And if anybody knows how revolvers work, when you pull the hammer back on a revolver, the safety, you can't engage it when the hammer's back on a revolver. So the hammer was back the entire night. So if she would have even bumped the trigger, it'd be done. Especially on a 44 Magnum load. But I got a text the next day, and I was able to actually get her out of it. It really is important that we talk to anybody who's going through it, because one life, it doesn't, multiple lives that aren't going through it versus one life that's going through it, we still need to sacrifice to help that one person, because that one life does matter. So if you know anybody going through anything, anybody that's stressed, may seem depressed, even bring it up with them, make friends with them. Everybody needs to feel loved and somebody cares about them, because it's more of a lack of love with the depression and everything. They don't feel like they're cared about. So it's important that we connect with those people to really make sure that we drop the numbers. So that's why it's a pleasure to be here to help this foundation, because I've had that experience, and it was a miracle that I was able to get her out of it. And then just a year after, I myself found God. So, and then I was able to look back at all the things that happened to me that God was able to help me through, and He really gave me the strength to help that girl and help other people as well, not necessarily with suicide. But that event, after that I started speaking a while, I started making videos on it. But God gave me the strength to do that, and now I was blessed with being here to help this foundation.
Amen. Thank you. And you know what? I got to tell you, he said that this happened 2 years ago.
Right, now that you saw that, I hope you enjoyed that video. I will explain everything more in depth, which you guys missed out on. And I know it was kind of jumping back and forth because some of the clips that were in the middle of the video, some of the clips at the end were taken out and everything. So I will explain everything in my next video, which will be uploaded hopefully between 15 to 30 minutes after this one's uploaded. So I'll upload this video and then immediately go and record kind of talking about everything else. And then after I upload this, I'll go ahead and put out the video explaining the rest of the charity event and how everything went, which you guys missed out on. So stay tuned for that. Hit that subscribe button, turn your post notifications on. Let me know what you guys think of the videos that I took already, that I showed you guys. Let me know what you guys think of those, how they turned out. And if you've had any like experiences like I have, comment them down below. I'd love to hear about your stuff as well. And if you do, in my next video that I post kind of talking about this whole event, I might like feature or shout you out or something. And kind of, I don't know, I'm so tired. Comment on this video if you've had any similar experiences, and I'll put it in the description of my next video. But anyways, I gotta go to bed. I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed the clips you already saw. Good night. Peace.